Welcome, friends. Welcome to Seed and Soil. Why are we here? Well, because the new moon has always been a planting calendar, and now we return to that ancient practice of planting something meaningful that maybe has been a little old seed for a long time. And it's an idea, a thought, a dream, a desire, just waiting to be planted. Together, we'll plant it and we'll tend what grows, trusting the season and the seed to bring us what we need. I'm so excited about this Leo season. Leo season is always big and fun, but this is even bigger than a regular Leo season because it's also the beginning of this autumn's eclipse. During this recording, I'll talk about this and what it means for you, and also what kind of seeds to reach for that are in season. And when I say seeds, I mean intentions, desires, ambitions, wishes, hopes. We all hold a whole bag of seeds inside of us. Each new moon, you pick one that's appropriate for the season that will be nurtured by the energy that will receive it. We'll tend it and we'll watch what grows. So, we'll talk about what a Leo seed looks like, what it feels like for this new moon, and what makes it unique compared to other Leo new moons. We'll talk a little bit about what Level Up has in store for you in this community and outside of it. Then I have a really incredible gift for you with this Leo new moon. Hint, it's going to change your entire energy. So remember and memorize how you feel right now and watch how it changes by the end of this recording. After that, we'll do a short exercise to prime your body, mind, and energy for your seed planting experience and explore a tending practice so that you and your seed can share energy throughout the coming days, weeks, and month. Next, I'll help you find your seed for this new moon. What you're planting has to be specific, worded in a certain way, and feel absolutely right to you. I'll guide you through the whole thing so that by the time you've decided, it will feel like your seed is vibrating with life. All right, this is it. Let's get started. Come with me into the land of Leo. As I mentioned before, this new moon is also a solar eclipse, and that adds even more gravity to your intentions this month. It's also near the South Node and Jupiter. Just a lot of gravity happening. But this eclipse gives the new moon a whole different flavor and changes how we interact with it. The focus of our intentions this month are going to be a little different, a little more about what we need to let go of or what we want to be revealed rather than an ambition or a desire. And then we quietly wait and watch. The eclipse always has something that needs to be revealed. We can't quite see all the cards yet, so that's why it's less action oriented. Often, the solar eclipses are accompanied by actual life events, especially if it's touching a sensitive part of your chart. Do you know what I mean when I say that? Let's talk about it for just a moment. This new moon and eclipse is at 20 degrees in the sign of Leo. So, what does that mean for you? Well, it's a little different for everyone. Your birth chart is a representation of the sky the moment you took your first breath. Every planet was in a specific place in its cycle, and you were born and entered the world as an individual entity at a specific time and place in that cycle. One that's been going on for long before you were born, and it'll continue long after you're gone. Every planet in your birth chart is in a sign, and it's in a specific degree in the 360 degrees of sky that surrounds the Earth, and by representation, your chart. If you have a planet that's within 7 or so degrees of 20 degrees Leo, or you have a planet around 20 degrees of any fire sign, like Aries or Sagittarius, or you have a planet around 20 degrees of Scorpio, Taurus, or Aquarius, which are square Leo, you're being square or opposite Leo, you're being called to participate in this new moon. We all are, but if you have a planet or your ascendant or other sensitive area of your chart being touched by this new moon, you should already feel that seed vibrating and feel like something's just waiting for you. For the rest of you, this is still a very powerful new moon and solar eclipse. It just may not be as karmic for you as some of these people with a direct connection to their birth chart. But for all of you, whatever house 20 degrees Leo falls in your birth chart is the area of life that is most served by this energy now. Leo, like all signs, is one of the energies that makes us human. And we carry it inside of us and need to work on expressing it with consciousness and intent. If you don't quite understand how to look at your chart or what the houses mean, hang tight. I'm creating resources for you, and we'll start doing short videos on social media to help you out with that. Also, if you have any questions, this is your community. Just drop them in the chat. If you ask it, I'll answer. Try it. So here it is in a nutshell. The new moon, 20 degrees Leo, August 12th, 2026 at around 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And it's also a solar eclipse, which is fully visible in northern Spain and other adjacent areas of Europe. The ruler of Leo is the sun, and it's a solar eclipse. It's a double whammy. This is big, big energy. And it's a planting season that could result in a really beautiful harvest. But again, we have to be patient. Leo's all about full self-expression, which by that I mean a healthy ego expression. An ego that's so full that it shines on others generously so they can grow and self-express as well. Leo also rules spontaneous joy, creativity, leadership, and reciprocity. What do you need to let go of to have these things in your life? And what does it feel like to have healthy Leo expression? We'll go over all of this later in the recording, so hang tight. There's also a grand trine for this new moon in the element of air that's happening the same time. This is no ordinary trine. It's a grand trine, meaning that it has a planet in each sign of an element. This one is in the element of air, and the planets involved are three that don't meet in the sky very often. It is Pluto, representing power and control in rebellious humanitarian and technological Aquarius, Venus, beautiful, artistic, aesthetic Venus, in the home sign of Libra, representing justice, love, beauty, and relationship. Yes, we need that. And lastly, Uranus, in the planet of shock, humanitarianism, genius, technology, and rebelliousness in Gemini, where communication and perception live. So we have the themes of power, shocking insight, and genius, love and beauty all teaming up in air signs. Air signs are all about communication above all and how we relate to each other, our world, and our own minds. These themes are part of the Leo new moon, so keep that in mind as we move on. So what exactly is this new moon asking you to plant and grow? It wants you to shine authentically in the way that only you can, and use your voice, your power, and your love to do what brings you the most joy and authentic satisfaction. Set big intentions, but don't make big moves, not yet. That's the eclipse. You got to wait and see what it reveals. Express the best parts of yourself fully and unabashedly, though. That's what this season is all about. Be generous, and this new moon will help your people find you. In a few moments, we'll talk about what this energy looks and feels like so you can really feel confident about what your seed will be for this new moon. Because the South Node is also in Leo, it's also important that we remember to release some energies for this new moon and make that part of our intentions. What are we being asked to release, right? Things, people, and situations in life that we feel we have to perform in order to get what we need, where we give up parts of ourselves for acceptance or validation. Leo is asking you just to show up, and you're fully expressed and positively activated in your own unique way. But of course, that can be difficult when we worry about what people think, if we'll be accepted, or if we'll ever belong, if we express ourselves authentically. Use one of your intentions for this Leo new moon to address this subject matter, because it will come up for you in the coming days, weeks, or months. Before we go any further, I'm going to take a short break from the new moon to share with you what Level Up Academy has in store, both in the community and in the bigger picture. I'm so excited about what's coming, and I trust that you will be too. There are 3 developments. One, if you're astro curious and you want to learn more about how to use and read your own astrology chart and have a better understanding of what it all means and how it all fits together, I'm working on a foundational course for what I call the Functional Astrology Blueprint. It's a course for beginner to intermediate astrologers or those who are just astro curious and like learning new things. It gives you everything you need to know in powerful, precise, and short lessons. It gives you real, useful information to contextualize your life events. I have the whole course completed, but I still need to film and edit it. You'll be the first one to know when it's ready to roll out. It's got everything you need and nothing you don't. Next, Seed and Soil is growing thanks to people like you who want to grow consciously and work with the cycles of astrology to gain a greater understanding of why you're here and what you're here to do on this planet. I thought this would be fun, so I'm creating milestone badges that you can earn in the community. Earn enough badges and you'll get a free 30-minute reading with me. It's a $70 value. We will be using astrology to give context to your current life dilemmas, desires, and questions. But you can always schedule a reading with me through the website anytime as well. To make this badge system work, there needs to be activity in the community. So dip your toe in the comments. So if what's shared tonight resonates with you, I invite you to drop me a DM or a comment in the community. I would really love to hear what you planted and help you build the energy toward growing your seed for this Leo new moon. So you may still be wondering, what's this Leo energy really about? What does it look like in real life? And what does it feel like in practice? I'm going to share something with you that will ground you in the theory and put it into real people, real circumstances, and real outcomes. So make sure your seats are in the upright position. We're getting ready for takeoff. I know you all fondly know of Mr. Fred Rogers. And some of you may know that in 1969, he had to go, 1961, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, he had to go before Senator John Pastore in order to get public broadcasting, to get the funding necessary to continue his show. Senator Pastore was a force. And in this hearing, if you watch it, you can see that he's very curt. And this man means business. The energy in the room was super tense. You can hear paper shuffling and people chuckling nervously as Fred Rogers is preparing for his time to speak. And at this pivotal moment, he makes a decision. He can see that Senator Pastore doesn't have a lot of patience to give, and that the original plan didn't convey the energy and love that he has for his passion of helping children. So he literally went completely off script. At this moment, with his entire career, passion, and purpose on the line, he made a drastic decision to go with his heart. He nervously pulls the mic over toward him and in his characteristic slow and metered voice tells the senator that he was not going to do what he had planned to do, which was to read the prepared 10-minute philosophical statement. The senator shifts in his seat and says with sarcasm, "Well, would it make you feel better if you read it?" Mr. Rogers is nervous, but not fazed. He holds his dignity, and though his voice is shaking a little bit, he decides still not just to abandon a portion of the script, but to abandon the entire script, telling the senator that the paper is very important to him and that he trusts that he'll read it later. "I'd rather just tell you about it, if that's okay," Mr. Rogers says. I don't do a very good Mr. Rogers impression, but he steps into his power and he uses his love for his work to shine in that room. So much so that Senator Pastore appears to melt right there in front of the camera. Mr. Rogers tells the senator about his show, saying that he tells kids, "You've made this day a special day by just your being you, and there's no person in the whole world like you, and I like you just the way you are." Touched, the senator asks Mr. Rogers if he writes the scripts for the show. "I'm the host," Mr. Rogers responded. "I'm supposed to be a pretty tough guy," the senator said, "and this is the first time I've had goosebumps." This is what Leo energy can do. This is what your inspiration, your love, your passion, your authentic self, your creativity, unbridled and shining, can offer the world. Your own unique expression, like Mr. Rogers, can be in the world, giving staunch senators goosebumps, changing lives and melting hearts. And this made me think, what is it about those goosebumps? It reminded me of someone else who's a goosebump giver, Andrea Gibson, the late poet whose pronouns are they, them. Andrea passed away last year from cancer, but they performed poetry through terrible stage fright because they so believed in their message. When Andrea built a house, after it was finished, they were said to have run through the house into every room yelling, "Poetry built this room. Poetry built this room. Poetry built this room." They wrote many poems that speak to the soul, but the one that wraps up the Leo theme better than I ever could and also demonstrates the air element, which is communication and the power and love from the Grand Shrine, is a poem called "Acceptance Speech After Setting the World Record for Goosebumps." I can't play it right here for copyright reasons, but I'm going to leave the link for it in the chat so you can listen to it and the Mr. Rogers video. I encourage you to watch them both. Watch Mr. Rogers first, and then Andrea Gibson will just throw everything into context for you. And I think your goosebumper will probably go off too. When Andrea recites the poem, they reflect on hearing Maya Angelou speak, saying, She took a breath before speaking, and I could hear God being born in that breath. Andrea was literally broken up into feeling again by Miss Angelo, by the way they showed up, by their authentic self-expression. Andrea recalled having never felt anything like it. After searching the encyclopedia for the feeling's name after getting home, they found it. Goosebumps. Andrea recites how they saw Prince live at a small venue, and after the show was over, the sound person turned around and told the people in Andrea's row he didn't play one song from his set the entire night. Andrea reflects, saying, I live on stages. I know what it is to scratch a plan, but not the whole trip, and still arrive to your destination 200 years before your time. And he was possessed by love, driven by the energy of the moment, of his passion for his craft, and in a pure joy that was catching in the form of goosebumps. And it probably wasn't just Andrea that caught them. It was likely the entire audience, buzzing high off of pure vibrational energy. Can you see why Leo is so much fun? I know you've caught it before. I know you have. You know what this feels like, getting the goosebumps. It's like feeling so full that your vibration just spills over onto others, waking them from their sleepwalking. It's feeling fully alive, like every cell in your body is cheering. It's a kind of magic. The profound nature of creativity, inspiration, and of the generosity of the human spirit, that's Leo. That we get to be here to experience this and to do this is extraordinary. But then Andrea, who in her poem is accepting the award for setting the world record in goosebumps, says, at one point, everything started doing it. A sincere apology, an enemy's love poem, the moon rising over the continental divide. My question for you is, how healthy is your goosebumper? When's the last time you had the goosebumps? Shall we work to wake up your inner goosebumper now? Let's see if we can turn up the volume a little bit and entice it some. We're going to do an exercise that's inspired by Tony Robbins. He calls it priming. I call it impressing yourself. It's the same thing generally. This is going to take less than 5 minutes. We're going to start with 3 sets of rapid breathing. If you feel faint, stop and just breathe normally. You can still participate in the entire exercise. Just focus on your breathing when we're breathing. No judgment, just do what feels right to you. Okay, let's get started. Sit comfortably, back straight if you can, feet flat on the floor if you can, eyes closed. You're going to take 10 breaths in your nose and out your nose with no pause, emphasizing the out breath. When you breathe in or out, your belly goes in with a jolt. And then the in-breath should be a passive with your belly expanding. Jump in when you understand what to do. I'll demonstrate some breaths so you know what to expect, and then we'll get started. Here's what it looks and sounds like. This is an abdominal breath, quick and focused exhale and passive inhale. Okay, let's give it a go. What do you say? Close your eyes and let's start. We're going to do 10. How did that feel? Sit for just a moment and breathe normally. You may feel just a little bit of tingling. Just sit for a second. See what that feels like. Maybe you have a sense of relaxation. Maybe this is the first time you've closed your eyes and done something today. Notice your body sensations. Okay, let's go with the second set. This time let's do 15, so 3 sets of 5. Ready? And let's go. And take a nice deep breath. Relax. Keep your eyes closed. Feel your hands, feel your head, your legs, your feet on the floor. Can you feel your heart? Just notice what you feel. Okay, last set, we're gonna do 15 again. Ready? Let's go. Take a deep breath. Just relax with your eyes closed. Now, I want you to think back on a time in your life that gave you goosebumps or made you feel so full of energy, cells vibrating, so full of life, so full of joy. It could be something you did, something you witnessed, or something someone else did. Step into that moment and see if you can feel it again like you were there. What did your body feel like? What did you see? What did you hear? How were you breathing? How were you smiling? Give yourself the gift of feeling it again. Enjoy it. Now pick another one. It can be small or big. It's the feeling that matters. Experience it like it's happening around you right now. How full of life did you feel? Like anything was possible. Feel it now. How proud did you feel? Yes. Take your time now. Pick a third moment. Just revel in it. Enjoy it. Fill yourself up with it. Imagine this feeling healing your cells and bringing them to life. Imagine it pulsing through your body like light, just emanating from every part of you. So full of life, so full of vitality that it even shines on the people you love. Imagine this energy touching the people that you love and them catching it and smiling. You see the change in their posture, their face. They're radiating too now. Now imagine a stranger catching it, someone you don't even know. See them becoming animated, alive, and vibrant with this love, this energy, this divine creativity. They were absent and now they're present. Notice how your pain, your fear, your doubt, where is it? Don't look too hard. It's gone right now. Your cells are vibrating with life. Anything is possible with this vibration. It's like a wave that goes out in all directions. It brings you a contentment that's lasting, not just a moment that fades, but a lasting stream of energy and vibrancy and warmth, safety, hope. This feeling is yours. This life is yours. It's here for you. It's your life force. It's your guidance system. And this is the real you. This is what it feels like to be unencumbered, authentic, and vital. This is Leo energy. It's ruled by the heart. Put your hand over your heart, this heart that serves you, that sends you an electromagnetic field out 3 feet from your body. Feel that energy now and say thank you. Thank you for the experiences that you've had that have shown you what's possible and what feeling alive can be. Thank you. Say thank you for these feelings, that they exist, that you can share them and catch them from other people. Say thank you for goosebumps. Take a deep, full breath into your belly. Then your lungs, lift your collarbones and slowly, as slow as you can, like you're breathing out from a straw, exhale. Breathe normally. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Take a moment to arrive back here and remember to bring that feeling with you. Hold on to it. I made a promise. Do you feel different than you did when you started watching this? I hope you do. I hope you feel amazing right now because you are. And when you're ready, I want you to pick up a pen and pencil and your journal or paper and write down how it is that you shine. What is it that makes you feel full of life? Take a moment or two, pause the video, and write it down. Now write down what you feel like your gift is. It could be something creative, but it doesn't have to be playing an instrument or playing anything or painting or anything like that. For me, giving astrology readings is creative and I feel connected to a larger energy when I do it. It could be anything at all, no rules here. It could be spending time with a child or journaling or walking, whatever it is, write it down. Stream of consciousness, don't judge it. Let's keep going. What do people love about you? What is it about you or that you do that lights other people up? Be honest. No modesty here, okay? This is Leo season. Pause the video if you need to. Take a moment and read what you wrote. You're pretty awesome, eh? Lastly, I want you to think of a time or place that you can express this awesome energy in the future with at least one other person, maybe more, maybe your kids, your coworkers. Write it down. You don't have to be doing the thing that lights you up or that lights others up about you, but pick a situation that you will bring that energy to and write it down now. Okay, next I want you to put your pen and pencil down and close your eyes again and imagine being in the situation right now. Imagine the people you're bringing this energy to, and your room is slowly morphing into that place. You feel the air change and the space change. Who are the people that you're with? What are you doing? How are you acting? How does it feel? What are you doing that's expressing this energy? And what does it feel like to be sharing it with them in the future? Imagine everyone enjoying this energy and just reciprocating it by laughing, joining in, hugging you, or smiling. Feel that energy getting magnified as it goes from you to them and back to you, growing as it bounces back and forth. It's a feeling of generosity, sharing, authenticity, and belonging. Ah, so good. Stay here for a bit and just feel it. And when you're ready, open your eyes. So that's the seed. That's the energy. It's unique to you, it's creative, it's powerful communication with others, and its source is love. I want you to write down this intention, like I'm easily finding myself, blah, 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 whatever the shift may be. Make sure the wording sounds authentic and true to you. If you want to write 2 or 3 intentions, that's good. These are the actual intentions. Keep them where you'll see them. Maybe on your nightstand before you go to bed, you can remember the feeling again as you drift off. Remember what we talked about earlier with what you need to let go of in order to feel into and express this energy authentically. Maybe it's validation, maybe it's performing, maybe it's being seen, maybe it's trying too hard, maybe it's believing that you can shine like that. Write what resonates with you. Write it down, the intention. I'm easily finding myself, blah, 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 blah. And I want you to focus on holding on to this feeling, this energetic feeling. You can access it anytime. You can take a minute and breathe into it and feel into it when you want to. And I want you to conjure up and share this vibration whenever the mood strikes you, in a big way or in a small way, with people you know or strangers. It's all good in Leo season. Remember to be yourself, and your people will find you. No big moves though until September. Keep it low key in eclipse season and see what's revealed. So keep the big life moves under wraps for now. So it's time for me to close out, but I want to thank you for being here. Let's take inspiration from another Robin. No, not Mel Robbins, silly, Christopher Robin. You're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you can ever know. In closing, as an exercise, try that once a day. Look yourself in the eyes in the mirror and say those words to yourself. No looking for wrinkles, zits, or gray hairs. Look into your eyes, hand on your heart, and say it. You've made this day a special day just by being you. There's no person in the whole world like you, and I like you just the way you are. That's the good stuff. Thank you, Fred Rogers. Thank you, Christopher Robbins. Thank you, Tony Robbins. And thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up for yourself. That gives me the goosebumps. We'll see you for the Virgo new moon. Until next time, take care.